Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. In today's video, as you could probably tell by the title, I'm going to be trying firstly the first time I've ever used OLAPLEX, like any of their products, so I'm very excited. This is the OLAPLEX hair protector number 3 and I'm very excited to try this for the very first time. I actually got my hair dyed yesterday. As you can probably tell, my roots have now gone, which is such a huge relief, and I really like doing a really intense conditioning treatment because I don't have OLAPLEX when I have my hair dyed, and so I wanted to do a bit of a treatment tonight and then I'll let you know how this product fares. I do also have the OLAPLEX number 0 and the number 3 treatment, which I'm going to try in maybe my next video, maybe the video after that, and that is also going to have a giveaway giving you a kit as well. So it's going to come with both the number 0 and the number 3, so you can try this out as well. But I wanted to try the number 3 on its own first before I tried that. I did buy that when it first launched a couple of months ago, but because I knew I was going to get my hair done, I just thought it was best to wait, and so I wanted to try this product first before I tried that one, so I could really see how they compare by using the number 0, which is essentially a primer for the number 3. And so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. As you can probably tell, I have no makeup on today, and it's because I'm going to have a bit of a pamper evening, so part of that is using the OLAPLEX in my hair. I'm going to put a face mask on. I'm going to have a full body scrub before I put some tan on. I feel like I need to feel like a new woman, so that is today's plan. Okay, so before I get into anything, I'm going to just talk a little bit more about the product, and then I'm going to try it on my hair and then share the results with you. So I think you'll all agree this is probably one of the most hyped, talked about, raved about hair products on the market. I feel like this is the product that the most people talk about having the best results with, and so I'm really excited to try it for myself. Like I said, I've never used OLAPLEX products before. The instructions basically say use 1 time per week for damaged hair, 2 to 3 times per week, apply on damp towel dried hair, apply generously, amount from scalp to ends until hair is thoroughly saturated, leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes, longer if desired, rinse from hair, shampoo and condition as usual. So that is how I always recommend using hair masks, applying them from the scalp to the end. So it's quite nice to know that a product like this talks about using it in exactly the same way. I feel like it's so important to treat the top of your hair as well as the ends. I know some people like to treat the ends because it's specifically problematic, but I feel like doing a whole hair treatment is really good in terms of a deep conditioning treatment, but it just means everything is kind of working the same, which is something I really like. And so yeah, I'm so excited to try it. Like I said, my hair has been really freshly kind of chopped down a little bit, not too much off the length. It was curled and I kind of wore it up today, and so that's why it's looking like this. So let's just spray my hair to get a bit of a damp towel dried hair effect, and then I'll apply the product, and I'm so excited to try this. Like always, I'm just taking my wet brush and just gently brushing through my hair. I feel like I hate washing my hair the first time after I've got it cut because it's that really nice fresh tone smell, but it has to be done. What's really interesting about the OLAPLEX number 3 is that it works best with damp hair, which is why the primer has now come about, because it will basically prime your hair before you apply it. So I'm really excited to see how that works with it. This of course is not a cheap product by any means, but again, depending on the results, I'll let you know whether or not I think it's worth the price. But I'm so excited to finally try it. It's been on my wish list for so long, and I finally just like bit the bullet and was like, right, now is the perfect time. I've just had my hair done and it's the best time to just try a new product like this. My hairdresser also said when I visited him that my hair is genuinely in the best condition it has ever been, and that's mainly because of how much research and trying out and testing out different products I've been doing for my channel. So I'm really pleased that he's kind of noticed the benefits of me really upping my hair care game at the moment. And so if you want to know how I got my hair from really short and damaged and honestly just atrocious, it kind of was falling out at one point, to now it's really long, it's the thickest it's ever been, and genuinely it's in the best condition ever, even though I've just got it bleached. So let's not ramble anymore. let's try this out. So I'm going to basically try and apply this quite generously and all over my hair, and I will touch base once it's all in. So I think I used about 1/2 to 3/4 of the product in here, and I definitely could have used the whole thing on my hair. I was just being a little bit more mindful because the number 3 that comes with the number 0 is only a smaller size, so I thought that if I could save a little bit of this, that will make that product go a little bit further. But I definitely could have used the whole thing, which makes it a really pricey treatment if you have hair that is relatively long. That said, I feel like this smells like the hairdressers. So maybe my hairdresser does use like some kind of Olaplex on my hair, because I swear when I get my hair done, I love the smell that it leaves on my hair, and I swear this is the smell. So I'll have to double check because I don't like pay for it, so it's not anything I've asked for specifically, but I wonder if that's part of just their colouring process. But yeah, I'm basically going to leave this on now. I'm going to do between 1 hour and 2. It depends on how I find it. Olaplex always says it works best when it's still wet, so they don't actually recommend you sleeping in this product because overnight it will kind of dry up a little bit and it loses its effectiveness, which is something I kind of never knew. It was only until I started following Olaplex on Instagram and I've seen their different tips and tricks, and someone had asked if I sleep in it will it get better results, and they just said no, not really, because your hair has to have a degree of dampness to it for it to be really effective. And so yeah, it's now in my hair. I'm going to leave it now for between 1 to 2 hours. I'll check back and let you know exactly how long I've left it on for, and I'm so excited to see how this works. So fingers crossed it's as good as everyone says. So it's been about 45 minutes since I applied the Olaplex. You can probably see here a bit better on where I got my hair cut. And in some areas it has begun to dry a little bit, especially on my end. And so I kind of wanted to wash it out now. So this is how it's feeling. Like I said, that smell of a hairdresser's is definitely resonating through, and I actually really enjoy the smell. It does have a scent to it though, so if you are triggered by different scents, then it's definitely something to consider. But I'm really excited to wash this out and then see the results. So I will see you next once my hair is fully dry after washing it, and we will see my final verdict. But fingers crossed it's as good as everyone says. So I'm back and my hair is dry, my tan has developed, and I definitely have some thoughts on this hair mask, and so I'm going to jump straight into it. So it was definitely one of the hair masks that I found dried on my hair the quickest. The reason for that is because I didn't apply it as generously as I would other masks, just because of how expensive it was for 100 ml of product, and so I feel like that has probably had an effect on the result. I should have used the entire bottle, but at least I know for next time. The positives of this mask is you can probably tell on camera here that my hair is looking so shiny. I think the fact as well that I've recently had it cut, recently coloured, I feel like it looks just fresh, which I really appreciate. The smell of this hair mask is also something that I really enjoyed. Perhaps it's something that you might not enjoy. I just feel like it smells like hairdressers and that toning kind of smell, which I really like, but others might not. So as for the results, how do I compare this hair mask, the Olaplex number 3, to my other hair masks that I've tried on this channel? If you don't know, this is the first of my videos you're watching. I try so many different hair masks, and ultimately I'm trying to find the best on the market to share with you guys that get the best result and what are worth spending your money on, whether that's more affordable products or more expensive ones, questioning whether they're worth the hype, much like the Olaplex number 3. And so right off the bat, I basically want to say I feel a little bit underwhelmed by it. I feel like it's done a great job of making my hair feel nice and silky, but that said, I find that I achieve that with other hair masks that fall under the same category in terms of what they do, but they are so much cheaper. And I have an example of that right here, and this is the Bleach London OLAPLEX. This is a 2-step treatment. I've done a whole dedicated video of that on my channel, so I'll leave that linked above and down below in case you do want to watch that video next to compare the two. This is like £4 for this treatment, and I find for me, I definitely preferred the results of this one. And this had about the same amount of product that I used with the Olaplex in terms of being a little bit more on the shorter side, but I really like this, and I definitely think that I preferred the results with this one compared to this one, which says a lot because this is a lot more affordable than this. That said, my hair isn't exactly terribly damaged, and I have recently had the ends cut off that was basically the damaged part of my hair where I had a few split ends, and so perhaps I didn't see the true benefit of this product compared to someone that has extremely damaged or dry hair. So that is something I want to bear in mind, and my hair generally is very healthy, and I've gone through a whole hair care journey, and again I've done so many different videos on that, so I'll make sure that some of those are linked down below so you can catch up if you are new to my videos. But I just feel like for the price, this just hasn't wowed me as much as I wanted it to. And again, products that I've tried that are very similar, I really like the results from. The Cantu hair mask is really affordable. You get so many uses out of one pot, and ultimately again that makes my hair feel very sleek, really healthy as well, and it has that softness that you want from a hair mask. And the Fanola one as well, the reincarnation mask or the resurrection mask, I can't remember quite what it's called, comes in a huge tub, will last you pretty much a lifetime, and again I love the results from that one. Whereas this, for me, I basically expected miracles and I haven't got that, and so I want to be really open and honest with you guys because it's really important for me to do so. That said, I have the number 0, the primer, as well as the number 3 to use next time, and so I'm really curious to see if that makes as much of a dramatic difference as some people are saying. Some people are saying that it doesn't really make much difference at all, so I'm going to share my opinion on that. But I definitely wanted to try it on its own before I tried it with the number 0 to give a really honest review on how different that makes the treatment. But yeah, that is basically how I'm feeling. As much as I enjoyed the experience, don't get me wrong, I'm pleased that I've tried it because it's always been a product I've been very curious about, but I just don't love it. And so I feel like if you are on the market for a hair mask that is really going to help the health of your hair, there's a lot more affordable options on the market. Like I said, the most direct one that I've tried is the Bleach London Alexplex. Alexplex, Olaplex sound very similar, and that's because they're basically in the same family of ingredients. And this, I just feel like, is a real unsung hero at the moment. No one is really talking about it, and the results are phenomenal from this. And so I definitely say give this a try before you splurge on this bad boy, because I think you'll be really impressed. So that's it from today's video. If you have enjoyed, please do smash that thumbs up button. It really does help me out so much, and it means that my videos get shown in front of more people, which ultimately means I get to create a lot more content, which I absolutely love. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.